Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Teddy Covers and Jeff from Oskheim Sports. Find them at Sports Memo or WagerTalk.com. Guys, we're talking ACC action here. 12 noon kickoff Eastern time on ABC. So a kickoff special here, Jeff. Boston College at the number one ranked team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, laying 31 in Death Valley, South Carolina, 61 the total. You like it anything here with BC at Clemson, Jeff?
Yeah, Drew, thanks for having me on tonight. I was looking at this game, and it's actually, I would normally be on Boston College in this spot because it's a classic look-ahead spot for Clemson. They have Notre Dame on deck, and you have the betting public who's actually looking at Clemson saying they laid a dud last week against Syracuse. They had 21 points off a turnover luck against the Orange. And here's an amazing stat I came across in last week's game against Syracuse. Clemson intercepted 3 of the 5 passes they defended against the Orange, which is remarkable. So that goes towards the 21 points of turnover luck that the Tigers had. They did not cover the spread. I believe they were 47-point favorites, something ridiculous like that. Now, with all of that said, the Clemson Tigers are ranked in the top 5 in both offensive and defensive efficiencies. So they're obviously one of the top 4 teams in the nation. Now, if you look at Boston College, this is where they really excel. This is their preferred spot. They're 21-7, their last 28 against the number, against ACC opponents, and they're 15-4, their last 19 as underdogs getting the points. I like the look-ahead angle with Clemson peeking by at Notre Dame on deck. I would lean with Boston College plus the points. My concern is the Tigers laid such an egg last week against Syracuse that Dabo Swinney is going to be all over them this week in practice. He's not going to let them look ahead. So I would have a slight lean with BC.
15-4 in the underdog role. Great stat there, Jeff. And Teddy, coming to you here, Clemson minus 31. Do you think the Tigers and company have any interest in covering big numbers with a big opponent on deck?
It really is a fascinating game. And you can make, I think, a decent case for both teams. I'm not going to try to make a case for either. I'm going to talk about the total here in just a minute. But when you look at Clemson, yeah, you got the look ahead next week. You have Notre Dame. And yeah, you have the look ahead the week after against Florida State, and not that Florida State is a look ahead anymore, but it's back-to-back bigger games than this one for the Clemson Tigers. But coming off the dud, all right, and that was a dud last week, and they knew it. You say maybe it's their spot. On the other hand, the reality is Clemson's 2-4 ATS this season, or 2-3 if you count against FBS competition. I don't think you can make a lot of money betting on the most public team in the country, or as public a team as there is, that's top 5 offensive efficiency and top 5 defensive efficiency. It's all baked into this number. Clemson is not an undervalued commodity, and that's what we like to look for in college football. The problem with Boston College, however, and maybe a significant one, is that BC's offense just doesn't work against this defense. You look at last year, and obviously last year was, 59-7. Something of an aberration being that Clemson got to 59. But the year before, BC scores 7. The year before that, BC scores 7. The year before that, BC scores 10. They meet every year, and the last time BC got more than 17 against Clemson came back in 2012. So you look at this total sitting at 61, you say, yeah, I can get there if Clemson gets to 59 again. I'm not convinced they will. I think under is the way to go in this one, and that's the way I look for Clemson Boston College.
Great breakdown from Jeff and Teddy Covers, sportsmemo.com, wagertalk.com. And guys, you can see it on the bottom scroll there. We got the November thank you special, just $199 for all of the handicapper that you choose, his NFL and college football plays, all of them the month of November, normally $349, now just $199 plus. If you buy it today, you get the rest of October free as well. So check it out, Sports Memo, WagerTalk.com.